Hello, good morning, friend. Today I'm going to discuss the NEET 2019 paper, and that happened in the 5th May 2019. And code which I have selected is S2. So that is in the morning shift. S2 code 2019 NEET paper. So very first question, that is a very easy question from the thermodynamics. In which case change in entropy is negative. A change in entropy is negative. So first of all, we have to understand the concept of entropy. So when you talk about entropy, student, entropy, so it is the disorderness of system. Disorder of system. A disorder of system means, that is, the more disorder. So more disorder, when you more disorder there, so that is delta S we will represent positive. And less disorder. So in thermodynamics, delta S will be what? Dear friend, this will be negative. So according to question, we have to understand, that is in which case the change in entropy is negative. First one is sublimation of solid to gas. Dear friend, here is what is there. Solid is there. Solid to gas. You know, in the solid more attractive forces are there, but in the gas there is no van der Waals forces are there. So when you talking about the randomness, okay, randomness is the more random in the gaseous system, more random, okay, and this is the no random. Here is random, no, is not there. Okay, random is not there, or random of particle, and here is random is there. And if the gaseous particle are random, so what is that is disorder will be more. And if disorder will be more, that is delta S always will be what, student? Positive. So first number option is wrong. Now you check, that is second number option. If when you are going, that is two hydrogen, one hydrogen is there, plus what is there, one more hydrogen is there, two hydrogen is there, and that two is the gaseous form. Okay, and what is there here, we are taking option number 2, student. Okay, don't get confused. So what is there, forming two molecule is converting into one gaseous molecule. Okay, one gaseous. Now when in the system two gas particles are there, so randomness will be more. Here is the more, del n is more, means number of mole is 1, randomness will be high, and here number of particle is less, so randomness will be decreased. So that is less random. Here will be the less random. Why less random, student? Why less disorder? Because number of particle is less, so that is delta S equal to, here will be negative. So that is our option is already, we got our option number 2 is our correct answer. Now sir, evaporation of water. See, evaporation of water, when you are talking, so water is from the liquid state to, it is converting into what, friend? It is liquid state to, it is converting into the gaseous phase. Okay, so you know that is gaseous phase, that is attractive forces are less, so that is gaseous, here randomness will be more. Okay, so this is also not possible. Expansion of gas at constant temperature. Suppose if constant temperature is there and if gas are getting expand, okay, expand, so again what will be, that is the randomness will be increase. Randomness means the disorder will increase means entropy is also increase. So here in all the cases entropy is increasing, except here is entropy is decreasing, because number of particle is decreasing. Here is how many hydrogen? One hydrogen mole, one mole and one mole. So 2 mole. Here is how many? Reactant 2 mole. Product is how many? 1 mole. So entropy is also proportional to, delta S is proportional to number of moles. Okay, number of moles. So less number of moles means less entropy will be negative. Okay, so this is the question number first. Now we will move for the question number second. Hello friend, here is the question number 137. So let's see what the question number 137, that is the same we are solving, that is the 2019 NEET paper. The code is S2. So what the question number 137 is saying, student, that is for the chemical reaction N2 plus 3H2. Reversible, it is giving 2NH3. Then they are saying, they have asked what about the rate relation. Okay, rate relation is, student, that is what the key point which we have to notice here, This will be the fractional equations, because here is N2 is the 1 mole, here is 3 mole, here is 2 mole. So what we have to understand, in the rate rate of reaction, that is whatever the coefficient is there, that will go in the division, that is denominator. Okay, and two second things, what is that is rate of disappearance. Rate of disappearance equal to rate of appearance. Okay, that is we have to write disappearance will take the negative. Okay, disappearance will take the negative, appearance will be taking the positive. What is the disappearance, student? Reactant. Okay, whatever reactants we have to take, that will take the negative, and that is product, whatever the product will come, that is positive. And secondly, that is coefficient will be division. Coefficient will be in denominator. Okay, denominator, both the side. Coefficient will be in denominator. अब student, that we have to keep in mind. Firstly, that is the rule is saying rate of appearance equal to rate of disappearance, or rate of disappearance equal to rate of appearance. Disappearance means decrease in concentration, that is negative. Appearance means increase in concentration, that is positive. And reactants is disappear. Reactant will react and give the product. So reactant will take negative and product will take positive. And coefficient will be denominator. Whatever the coefficient will be there, we will divide that. Okay. Now student, what we have to do, I am erasing this and then I am writing this. Okay. So let us see what the question has been given. This is the formation of ammonia they have given by the Haber process. So in the Haber process, what they have given, that is the N2 plus 3H2, it is giving rise reversibly, what they are giving, 2NH3. Of rate we have to match. Okay, so I already told you student, these are the reactant, this is product, so reactant will take the negative sign. So that is rate means the decrease in concentration, small N2. Okay, so small change means change in the concentration by the time. So dN2 by dt. And what we have to see student, that is dN2 by dt, but here is the reactant, so reactant will take negative sign, equal to what will come, all the reactants will be the same student. So with the reference of nitrogen, it is the dN2 by dt. For with the reference of hydrogen, so coefficient is 3. So firstly what we have to do is student d. Okay, so we have to write firstly 1 by 3. You do the negative sign because it is reactant, so it is 1 by 3. And d, what will come student, in the square bracket, this is the concentration, H2 by dt. And then finally what will come, this is the positive sign student, because it is product, 1 by 2, and this is d, and in square bracket it will come, that is NH3 square bracket close divided by dt. Now student, you match it out. Okay, so if you are matching, that is d, first number dN2 by dt. Okay, then what is there, equal to with reference to ammonia, they are saying 1 by 2 positive sign, dNH3 by dt, 1 by 2 dNH3 by dt. So our correct option will be, here is the option number 1 is correct. If you are checking after number B, here is 3 is not possible, this will go numerator. Here is 1 by 3, okay, H2 by dt equal to 1 by 2, but negative sign is there, that is, this is wrong, this is wrong. And minus dN2 by dt equal to 2, this is denominator, it should go, but not multiplication, so also wrong. So option number A is correct. Thank you so much for watching, friends. Hi friend, now question number 38. Which of the following atomic molecular species, okay, that is molecular species, has only sigma pi bond according to molecular orbital theory? So that is the very easy problem from the chemical bonding they have given on the basis of MOT. So they are saying that is which have only pi bond. Okay, so that is C2, Be2, O2 and N2 are there. So only pi bond means what? Student, you know that is pi bond, which will form pi bond. Pi bond means what is, you know, px and py orbital. they will form what, student? This will form, that is pi bond, px and py orbital. Now let us go and check, that is carbon C2. Oh, no, option 1 I am taking. If you talk about option 1, okay, A. So what is there, student? C2, and take the one carbon. What is the configuration of one carbon? So here is 6. So how much will come? 1s2, comma 2s2, and next one 2p2. So what will come? 2 to 4 to 6. Okay. Now you filled it. If you want to fill, okay. So this one is, what is orbital, student? This one is, so this is 1 and 2. So this is a px, this is py, and this is pz. And here is what it is orbital. This is the 2s. So what we have to understand, student, we have to draw the molecular orbital theory. This is 1s. That is not required, student. Actually, this is the 1s. So here is 2 electron is there. This is also 2 electron. And this is 1s. So these are the field orbital. No need to draw, student. They will not form the chemical bond. Which one will form? Only the p1. So when you are doing the diagram, student, this is the less than 14 electron are there in the carbon. So what the molecular orbital energy level diagram will be there, student? That is the p orbital. Okay, here little we need little larger line, okay, wider line. So what we can do here, that is here we are taking. So again I am doing diagram only for the p orbital, friend, not for the all. So this is, so p orbital is how many types? 3 types. Okay, so when you are doing the diagrammatically, when you are going to do, so what you will find, student, you will find that is the, here will be, this is the, and one is the, this is the type up to nitrogen. Okay, then finally what will come, student, when you are going for the upper side. So when you are going upside, so upside is which one is having the energy, or energy you have to remember that is p, pi is having, this is actually sp mixing. If you know the sp mixing, you will be able to answer. And if you don't know sp mixing, it is very difficult to memorize. So this is the energy, student, energy. Here is the pi 2p x and pi 2p y. And this one is sigma 2p z. Here is pi star 2px, and what will come, student? Here is pi pi star 2py, and here is sigma star 2pz. Dear student, you fill the electron. So how many electron is there? p orbital 2. So here is, student, 1, and here is 2, and 2 atoms of carbon is there. So this side also 1 and 2. So 4 electron you filled, student. 1, 2, 3, 4. So all the electrons are where, student? All the electrons are in the, which orbital? P orbital, bonding orbital. So they will form only pi. Here is the sigma bond. Here no electron is there, sir, student. So it will not form any. So that will, carbon is itself, that is the, our first option is itself coming. That is, it is having only the pi bond. So this is the our correct answer. Now if you want to check another, if you want to check the beryllium, friend, so beryllium is the very easy one. You can check the beryllium, how many electrons are there in the beryllium atom. So wait a moment, student, here we can do the beryllium. So if you talk about beryllium, so beryllium is 4, hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium. So that is 1s2 and 2s2. Okay, so 2s2 is there already, filled electron is there. So what it will do is, student, that is s orbital. S orbital form what kind of bond, student? S orbital form only the sigma bond. So it will form the sigma bond. Okay, so beryllium is our ruled out. If you want to oxygen, student, oxygen, if you want to know the oxygen, student, so in oxygen we know very well, student, O double bond O is there. So in double bond O, one is the sigma bond, one is sigma bond plus one is pi bond, that we know. And if you talk about the nitrogen, third option, student, so here find that is one sigma bond plus here is what, 2 pi bond. Okay, if you want to go with the you can check with this way also. Otherwise, if you are not able to check it, so you can verify from the molecular orbital theory. Suppose if you are talking about the nitrogen, and here is nitrogen, if you are putting, student, so what you will be able to find nitrogen atomic number, what, student? That is how much will be there nitrogen? So that is 7. So this is 1s2, 2s2, 2p. What is student? 3. 3 to 5 to 7. So here will be 1 electron. Here will be 1 electron. So that is here is also up see electron reach to sigma to p. So it will form the 1 sigma bond. If you talk about the oxygen is having student 8 electron. So 8 electron, that is 1s2, 2s2, 2p, 4. So when you are talking about the oxygen friend, here you keep the oxygen here. So 1 electron will also increase here, 1 electron will increase. Means here 1 electron. So it will form that is sigma along with pi. Here is this 2 pi bond. Okay. This 2 pi bond, and then what will this is the sigma bond also forming. So our better correct option will be the C2. Thank you so much for watching, friends. So friend, now we are going to solve question number 139. So the question is again from the based on the Fajan rule, you can say from the chemical bonding also. Which of the following is according to incorrect? Which of the following is incorrect? So when you are talking about the incorrect statement, you need to know that is Fajan rule. So first one is there GeX4 is there is more stable than GeX2. Okay, this is the first. Of GeX4 when you are talking about this is the group number. Which one is student? Group number 14. Okay, group number 14. So germanium is there, Ge. So Ge is having the 4 valence electron. A 4 valence electron means what is? In GeX4 complete octet. So complete octet. If it is the complete octet, so what is there, student? This is stable. And when GeX2 is unstable, this is the incomplete octet. Okay, this is incomplete octet. Okay, otherwise the other option what we can say, that is in the GeX2 all the orbitals are filled, that is why it's stable. This is not stable. Now the option number 1 is the wrong. Okay, now let us check, that is SnF4. They are saying SnF4 is ionic in nature. That we have to try to understand, that is SnF4 is ionic in nature. So in the when you are talking about SnF4, so F is small size, dear friend. F is small size. F is small size. That is the negative charge. And what is there? Another is there Sn. So Sn is large size. Sn is large size. So when you are talking about this, so that is this is the large size. If the Sn is cation is if it is what the Fajan rule say for the covalent, student, this is ionic is correct. Ionic is correct. What the Fajan rule say? Fajan is saying that is more positive charge, plus what is the small size, plus small size. So this will form the covalent. Okay, this will form the covalent. So this option is again when you are talking, this is not the incorrect. This is also correct statement. This is also correct. Okay, and this is also correct. Okay, now next one, PvF4 is covalent. A PvF4 is the similar, student. That is if you see PV, so positive charge is there. Okay, PV is +4 and F is the small size. Okay, no problem, small size. But what is the problem? What the Fajan is saying? Fajan is saying that if it is the small size, if is small, okay, small size. So small size, then it will form the covalent. Okay. But here is Pb is what? Pb, in case of this Pb, this is the large size. Lead is the large size. So large size, it will not form the covalent. What it will form, student? Ionic. So whatever they are saying Pb is covalent, this is not. Pb4 is not covalent. This is the ionic. SiCl4 is easily hydrolyzed. That is also, this is the correct statement. Why this is correct statement? Because SiCl4 is what? That is unstable compound, so that can be easily hydrolyzed, student. So JdX4, it is more stable than GdX4 because here octet is complete. SnF4 is ionic in nature because Sn is large size according to Fajan rule. PvF4 is covalent, not possible because Pv is large size, cation should be smaller size. So according to Fajan rule, this is incorrect. So our answer is this. SiCl4 can be hydrolyzed because SiCl4 is unstable. Thank you so much for watching, friends. Now question number 14. Under isothermal condition, a gas at 300 Kelvin expand from 0.1 liter to 0.25 liter against constant external pressure of 2 bar. The work done by the gas is. So what is the given, student? Firstly, you note down, this is the very simple problem. That is the pressure they have given, student, how much, that is 2 bar. Second things, that is V2 final is their volume 0.25 liter, and V1 initial volume they are given 0.1 liter. Now they are expanding, and what other things they are given, 1 liter bar. 1 liter bar equal to what they have given, student, that is 100 joule. Now that is in the work done in isothermal process, work done in isothermal process. So when you are going to work done in isothermal process, student, so what is there? W is equal to minus P external delta B, or you can say minus P external delta B means what, student? B2 minus B1. So P external how much is, student? 2 bar they have given. B2 they have given 0.25 minus B1 0.1 liter. So if you want to keep with the help of the value also, student, minus 2 bar is there, and 0.25 minus 0. So it will come into 0.15 liter. And if you multiply, student, this is coming, how much it will come? It will come minus, it will, because minus into plus, that will come the minus sign. This is minus 0.3, okay, 0.3 bar liter. A bar liter is there here, unit they have second. 1 liter bar is equal to 100 joule. So here what we can do is, student, in the joule if you are converting, so minus 0.3 into, that is bar liter is converting into joule, that is multiply by 100, and this is joule. And if you multiply by 100, how much it will come, student? It will come negative sign, and this will come 30 joule. So that is, our answer is the 30 joule. So work done under the isothermal process will be the negative 30 joule. So option number 3 is correct option. Thank you so much for watching, friends.